I picked up this cute little cigar box at my local antique shop for about $6, and it's very lightweight. For a tighter control of my lid, I picked up these metal plates called mending strips, which are easily found at your hardware store. And in the middle, I used a washer to control how tight I wanted my lid to be when open and at what point did I want it to stop. So I drilled, well, I didn't even drill. I just screwed on each side using screws to mount the mending strips to the box, one to the lid and one on the box. And then I put the washer in the middle, and then you can tighten it, and then your box will stay open and secure while you're painting and won't close on you with the wind. Next, I got these cork from an old wine bottle, and I measured how tall I wanted them. And I'm going to use these, I'm going to glue these in so my lid will have something to rest on and protect my materials. I'm going to use, well, I did use this birch, really light wood. I have no tools over here, so I did buy a little handsaw to complete this project, and I think it was about $10. I tried to cut a little notch out of the birch wood so it would have a little place that I could take it out of the box. And then I used the same handsaw to cut my cork, and I used the screw that was, the screw was long when I was putting my hinges on, so I just placed my cork right through my screw, and that held in place just fine. And this is going to be my lid, but you can see I need another cork for the other side so it will be level. I'm using Copex glue, but you could use wood glue. This just dries really fast and it's secure, and if I wanted to pop it off, I think I could still pop it off if I don't like the placement. I placed it right in the middle. Next, I took my disposable palette paper, and I trimmed it down to fit my top, and that way I can use it as my palette. And I wrapped it just like a little present. I did trim the ends off just because I knew that it would not fit properly in my box because the lid was pretty tight. I did sand the edges of this board down. It wasn't too rough, but it did help. And there's my little palette. The rest of the palette paper, I folded up and I put extra tape on the palette paper. And this is artist tape, so it's going to be easily removed when I'm ready to paint. And I didn't want to carry a whole roll of tape in my box, so I just added extra strips of tape to this palette paper. I also found this molding strip at the hardware store. It was by the lattice work. I'm not sure what it's used for, but I just trimmed it down and also used the glue. And this is going to hold my paper. I can lean my paper on it, or if I wanted to use a panel, I could use a panel on my lid. It already had a nice little groove in it where you could place your paper or your panel. You could just use tape to secure your paper. I did have to position it a little further up than I wanted, but that's because my box would not have closed if it was any further down. So this is my humble Pochade box that I'm going to use for watercolor and gouache. I can tighten my lid so it stays put. I have a little area that I can snap my palette out. And this is just paper towels. This is my watercolor and gouache in the toolkit. I have my travel brush. And this also has watercolor from Etcher. It's the Perfect palette, and it has 2 mixing areas. And then at the bottom, I also have watercolor paper. And it fits nicely right there on my lid. There's also room if I wanted to put markers or pencils, I could. You could glue another piece of wood on the bottom and get you a quick release tripod mount and put on the bottom if you want it for a tripod. So with this one, I just used this palette that I received from Etcher. And I only used these colors. And of course, these are super quick sketches because I'm super cold. And then I had this little palette, and I turned around and did this scene back here. I think the only thing I would change is I wish I had brought like more water to fill my water pen up because I've lost all my water. And that worked, you know, this worked well because I just enjoy having something. I put this in my lap and I enjoy having it more up than on my lap, like flat, like a desk, like a sketchbook, you know, you can't hold it up. And the hinge worked perfect. The only thing I don't think you necessarily need is this bar if you're just working on paper, because you could technically just tape it. But if I wanted a panel, the bar I guess will be nice. So for under $20, just to come down here and do some quick sketches and then just close my box up and take it home. Yeah, I think that works. And then I brought this, you know, I have this little travel chair I got off Amazon, pretty cheap. And that's it.